I watch Hello Okanagan from Calgary.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Hello Okanagan. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media. David, where are we? What are we doing today?
Well guys, today we have an episode all about beer.
Beer?
We're hitting up all the breweries, or a few of the breweries. There's so many of them, so just a few of the tasters. Oh, look at that, little pun there. No pun intended. A few of the tasters in Kelowna. So check us out for this brewery episode of Hello Okanagan. Welcome to the brewery special of Hello Okanagan. We're here at BNA with Jill. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Thanks for having me.
And little secret, this is actually one of the first places I came when I turned 19, which was last year. See, I said it before you could. Okay? Can't say jokes. I'm gonna say them. So Jill, tell us a little bit about BNA, the history, how long has it been here?
So BNA's been open since 2015. We've done a couple expansions over that time, but I guess we're, 7 years now? It would have been June 1st that we turned 7. The building was originally constructed for the British North American Tobacco Company. So
That would have been BNT?
BNATC.
Okay.
Tobacco industry didn't really take off in the valley. They figured they could make more money with fruit, and so then it became a canning facility. So then tomatoes, primarily tomatoes, were canned here. It was a cannery till about the 60s, and then it was vacant here and there, had various tenants here and there. Most recently before us was an audiovisual company. It was a storage facility, and then we came along, and I think I mentioned we sandblasted the brick to re-expose it. It was painted black, and people were like, was this building always here?
Something my photographer told me actually off camera was, and this goes back to my days before I moved to the Okanagan, when I worked with entertainers and celebrities, one of the places that we'd come to when we came to the Okanagan was a nightclub called Flashbacks.
Flashbacks,
so
yeah.
So which side of that?
So Flashbacks was next. Flashbacks was still open when we opened, and they were next door to us. And then when they closed, we did an expansion that involved adding the bowling lanes upstairs, above the brewery.
So is it an all ages venue?
It is, yeah. So we have lots of parents bring their babies. Not for a beer. The parents have the beer. They bring the babies.
So just so you guys at home,
yeah.
so you guys at home, in case you heard a baby crying in the background, it wasn't a special sound effect that we threw in.
Yeah, it's okay.
A special sound? Why would we throw that special sound effect in?
I gotta throw them off.
Amazing.
Well, let's try my favorite part. We'll do a little sampling, and then also talk about the eatery while we're doing that.
Cool, let's do it.
Follow us.
Hopefully you like sours.
That bitter beer face
slapped in the face right away.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much. But so this beer is like such a crowd pleaser. People that love beer love it. People that don't like beer love it. It's easily our most popular one. It's called Purple Rain.
And what's in it?
It's a blackberry kettle sour. I feel like as long as you know it's sour going into it,
Getting ready for it, yeah.
it's
I knew it was sour, and I still, you still got the
Still
sour.
get that
I
tart,
love
yeah.
sour though.
Where are we at now?
So this is 76 Wolverine. So this is our lager. It's our house lager. Pretty cool story behind this one too. So 76 Wolverine is the address of a house up at Big White.
I had the comic book in 76 Wolverines as well.
Yeah, did you?
Okay. I thought that's where you were going.
Different thing, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, sure, you can take it that way if you want. It's definitely getting close to like a Pilsner style dryness,
It's on the border.
but not quite there.
So we're here in the newly expanded eatery. When I was here, there was just a wall a little bit over there, and then none of this was here. So tell us a little bit about how this has been going and a little bit more about what you have around here.
Yeah, so this is gets referred to as like an adult playground or various things of the sort a lot of times. We've got 6 bowling lanes, we have a selection of vintage, and actually we just brought in a couple new arcade games, pinball, stand-up, like Miss Pac-Man. We have bocce still, which was part of the previous iteration, and then we moved it in the expansion, but we still have it. And then we have our Airstream trailer bar, so we craned in an Airstream trailer.
You craned in?
We craned it in.
So did you cut a hole in the roof, or how'd you bring it in?
So if anyone, you may remember going up the staircase at Flashbacks, and at the top of the staircase there were these big double doors, and there's an elevator there now, but before the elevator got put in, there was just this big space open from the double doors that were previously there. So we actually like sort of craned it up on a trailer and then pulled it in through this. It was very stressful.
What's one of your most popular items that usually people talk about?
One that we've had, well, there's a couple that we've had from day one, because I think there might be a riot if we took some of them off the menu. And one of those is our pork steam buns.
Ooh.
So yeah, they're we make everything in-house from scratch in the kitchen here.
Hey everyone, guess what? BNA Brewing is giving you an hour of bowling on the house to a lucky winner. David, what do they got to do?
Well, Peter, all you gotta do is make sure you follow us on social media, Hello Okanagan on Facebook and Instagram. We're gonna be posting all the details on there, so head over there right now and follow. Make sure you stay up to date on all the news.
Hey everyone, welcome to another wonderful brewing company here in Kelowna. One of my favorites. Got a family friend named Ryan who owns this wonderful establishment. It is the one and only Vice and Virtue, and we have Jason here who's going to give us a little tour. Jason, I love the shirt, by the way. It's very Miami Vice of you.
Thank you very kindly. They say summer vibes all the way through.
Summer vibes, yes. And the cool thing is, I mean, even into the fall, you still feel like you're having summer vibes out here. Give us the name. How did they come up with the name? When did the company first start off?
Sure, absolutely. So we started back in 2018, part of what was then the flourishing brewery scene here around this part of the north end of Kelowna. Name itself, we had a kind of originally a different name thought of and all thought through, but it was shared with a company in Alberta. So we ended up landing more in where we are today with Vice and Virtue. So basically, beer is our vice and food is our virtue.
All right, and what are some of the popular beers that you guys have kind of brought on over the years?
Absolutely. So definitely, we're a small brewery that we constantly bringing new things around and trying to have different tastes. But this was something that kind of we created with purpose, but the popularity came almost by accident. So this is our Raspberry Berliner. So with this particular beer, we're using organic puree raspberry, and it's actually brought in through that beer, and you get all those great colors and tannins and flavors that come with that. And basically what we say is this is like a gateway sour. So it's not really a true sour. People who come to us and say, oh, I'm not a sour, don't put fruit in my beer person, say, maybe try this before you make your final decision.
So that's one of your best sellers?
It is. It's one of our best. Another one would be something along the lines of the Home Wrecker, which is also just happens to be right in front here as well.
And the Home Wrecker name came from?
The Home Wrecker name came from one of our owners who recognized that once you take down a couple of these on a Saturday night, you can certainly have all sorts of fun after, let's just say. But aptly named, it's got a great following around it as well. People really love that name as well as that beer. A nice, hoppy, true IPA, hazy IPA, pardon me, where you can really just enjoy yourself.
And if this is a sample glass, I can understand why they're calling it the Home Wrecker.
And we have a third one in front of us right now. This one looks a little bit lighter.
Absolutely. So this is one of the newest releases we have from Vice and Virtue here. We paired up with a local wonderful artist as well, Tyler, who has created a great label for us as well. This one's called The Brave New World. It's a New England IPA, very much fittingly for the new world we find ourselves in. This wherever we stand here in 2022, this is a beer that's made to it's a welcoming of what was and what can be out of a New England IPA, basically in a nutshell. Something that has those fruity mango papaya forwards, but then it has still a bit of that piney finish, so you don't forget that you're still enjoying an IPA, and just very crushable.
Love that. We're hearing that during this entire episode. We're always hearing the word crushable. Crushable.
Okay.
Crushable. So Jason, you do sampling here, obviously. Yes. That's what you guys are famous for. So if I find the right beer that I like, I can take it home in a growler.
Certainly encourage.
Here's David's favorite. There's a 4-pack.
Well, it looks like we're done with the Vice. Now let's head over to the Virtue.
Let's do exactly that. Let's get you introduced over to our chef here, Chef Alex Seebeck.
All right, guys, we're here with Alex, the head chef here at Vice and Virtue. Thank you so much for joining us, Alex.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you for letting me back here and the camera crew. So what are we doing today?
Today we're going to prepare a brisket burger, chicken shawarma salad, and our smoked mushrooms and gnocchi.
Very cool. And how long have you had these items? Are they new?
So the brisket burger's been our staple menu item since the very get-go, and then over the past 6 months we've been kind of creating our menu and developing it, and the smoked mushroom gnocchi's been here for about 4 months, and it's probably here to stay for now, so it's been a pretty big hit.
Let's let the artist get back to his work of art. Thank you so much for your time, Alex. We look forward to trying the delicious food. Well, without further ado, Peter, let's dive into the Virtue here at Vice and Virtue. It's only fitting we start off with the brisket burger, big staple. Not much to say. Brisket really tender, sauce is on point. One of my favorite things that we mentioned earlier about Vice and Virtue is all the pickled things that they throw on their dishes and incorporate in there. Just adds really nice flavor all around. You guys make your gnocchi in-house too? Cool. Get a bite with everything. I'm no gnocchi expert, but I think that's a perfect gnocchi.
People that are my age, remember Limp Bizkit? Nothing but the gnocchi. This is the gnocchi.
Shawarma's usually like kind of like a sandwich wrap kind of situation. This is in a salad, deconstructed. You can see all the layers of sauce and everything. Looks like a nice pesto in there as well. This is my kind of salad.
Guys, this is a place to come to. Not only is the beer on point, the food's on point as well. So thanks for inviting us in. Really appreciate it. The food was on point. The beer was always on point. Love the venue. There's lots of stuff to do in here. So if you're a company looking to have a corporate function, a birthday party, stag yet, they contact you guys?
Absolutely.
Is this something you've done in the past?
They absolutely
You ever had a DJ in there or a band or a singer or anything like that?
We absolutely do. Only on every Sunday we have DJ Invisible kicking around.
And the patio's through until, I mean, we live in the Okanagan, so this could be October, November. You never know with the weather, right?
With Okanagan weather, we'll go until the snow is on the ground.
That's awesome.
Amazing. And if people want more information about Vice and Virtue, where do they find out about you guys?
Come give us a call or otherwise on our website at viceandvirtuebrewing.ca.
Amazing.
Guess what? Another contest in this episode. Jason here from Vice and Virtue is giving us a wonderful deal. David, what are they doing?
Well, guys, they're going to do a dinner package for 2. So if you guys want to win this, make sure you head over to our social media, Hello Okanagan on Facebook and Instagram for all the details. Head over there now.
We haven't been filming numerous TV shows like we used to for a big reason. Our director extraordinaire / writer, costume maker, music producer, blah, 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 Mitchell, directed us in a movie. And guess what? When's it coming out, buddy?
I don't know. When's it coming?
October the 14th at the Town Theater in
October
Vernon.
14th.
And if you want to see a trailer, check out our YouTube channel and also our social media. We'll probably put a link down here below, but we're really pumped. It's called Young Ronin. We hope you like it. This guy's one of the stars. He's a bad beep in the movie. Hey everyone, we're here with Mike from Unleashed Brewing Company. I'm a dog lover now. I got my first dog about a year ago, so we're gonna get to that in a second. But when did you guys start this company? Like what year did you guys open this up?
I can't even remember when we actually incorporated, but we opened this last year, August 12th. and it's been a wild ride since.
Cool. So, what do you guys specialize here in Unleashed that nobody else does?
We cater to dogs, and mostly dogs. So we'll feed you guys beer as much as you like, but we have like dog treats made from the spent grains from brewing. We have dog beer that one of our guys makes. It's bone broth. But
So wait up, so it's not like you're recycling.
Exactly, totally, yeah.
So he's helping the planet at the same time. I love that.
Trying
So,
to.
beer for dogs.
Yeah, but yeah, it's salty Waltz bone broth for dogs, and yeah, your dog can sit here and have a beer with your dog.
Look at that. Have a pint with your pup.
Exactly, you
like
got
it.
her.
So you guys at home might have been to some places where they offer you beer. It's like a brewery or a microbrewery or whatever, and you get these things called flights. They're basically samples of beer. These are called flight bowls in a dog bowl. There's the whole dog theme again. This is awesome. So, I mean, I love this idea. So how did you create this in the first place?
I didn't like where you would go to a brewery and you get that paddle because it seemed cumbersome, and I thought like people are going to be drinking, that's going to fall all over the place. So I wanted something where people could like one hand it and grab like multiples and not have an issue and not spill. So that's what we came up with. It was
My favorite part is the spillage. You know, when you're done after, nothing
You
goes
can
to
drink
waste.
it all.
Yeah, totally. This is awesome. So how many beers in total do you normally have on tap?
I'm trying to keep 14 beers on tap at any given time. We do collabs and stuff like that. Periodically we have friendly taps if I can't get enough out.
So you guys that like cooking your own food at home and maybe having a picnic, this is actually even a better spot. You're allowed to bring your own food here to the brewery itself. So while you're sampling some beer or having that massive growler, you can literally eat your own food. Once in a while, there's actually a food truck out here. David, I know you've been staring at the names as well. So what are you seeing up there?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fascinated by the names there. We got a few favorites just from the peeking up there. We got the London Dog,
Yep.
the Puckered Pooch,
Yep.
the Bitter and Twisted Runt.
You got her.
Is any of these your dog's names or anything?
In a kind of way. So the Boxer Pouch Milk Stout, we've always had boxers in our lives, so that's kind of where that came from. We also have another one that's not released yet, but it's called Wiggle Butt Baltic Porter.
London
It's
Dog.
kind of so it's an ale.
Okay.
Lots of bergamot, lots of vanilla. That's kind of what we were going through. My wife wanted me to make this one, so that's where we went.
That's an awesome.
I nailed it, I think.
You don't smell it as much as I thought you would, but you taste it way more than you smell it.
Totally, yeah.
So this one's, it says salted lime margarita
Salted lime
sour.
Margarita sour. So I made this one, and I didn't use a drop of lime actually. So you get the flavors
Really?
from malts and hops.
So we were just talking off camera as well. There's certain things like grapefruit rattlers that we've been taught that you can put a shot of vodka in it, a little bit of ice in a tall glass. You were mentioning that someone in your family does the same thing, but with tequila with this specific beer.
You bet, yeah. It's
So-
totally
It's-
knocks it off. the
So you
top.
basically are giving us like the beginning stage of things. You could put salted rim, you could put
Definitely,
lime,
yeah.
you could put a shot of tequila, take it to the next level. I love that. Hey guys, if you come here with your pooch, guess what? You can get a photo and put him on the wall of dogs.
Well, thank you so much for having us, Mike. If people want to maybe get more information or even bring their dog, how do they find out more about you guys?
Well, we've got the website at unleashbrewing.ca, so you can check out there. It has all the information, it has our menu and all the events that are coming up.
And guys, guess what? He's also giving us a contest for you, a free tasting. So check out our social media right now while you're watching this episode.
This appears to be where they make all the beer. Welcome back, Hello Okanaganers. This is our beer special. We're here in Kelowna on Lakeshore Road. Beautiful views out here at Shoreline Brewing with the director, Valerie. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Valerie, so tell us when you started this. I mean, first of all, it's a beautiful location. You see nothing but beautiful lake over there, and I'm sure throughout the summer, you got lots of beach people playing volleyball and everything. When did you guys start the operation? Is this your first location? Did you have something somewhere else and you moved here, or is this your first foray into it?
Yeah, this is our first foray. So we've been, this project's been in the works since about 2016. We actually signed the lease before this building was constructed. So
Wow.
brand new build. It took a long time to kind of get built. And then we were ready, fully licensed, started brewing in January of 2020, and then COVID hit. And yeah, so we actually couldn't officially open to the public till May 21st, 2020. Yeah.
Wow. So you got a very large location, fits a ton of people in here. Obviously, you've got beer, which we're going to sample really quick. There's a full kitchen.
Full kitchen, yeah, full menu.
And is there like a DJ or a band or a comedian night or anything? Because it looks like there's a lot of space there for something.
Yeah, we do. We do kind of live music on Monday nights. Just kind of one or two, not a huge band, but
Okay.
yeah, musicians Mondays, DJs on Thursdays, and then we do the odd comedy night, and then we have kind of events throughout the summer. We do an Oktoberfest in early October, and
Yeah.
you know, just some fun stuff like that.
Well, how many beers do you normally have on tap?
Yes, we've got 10 taps, and we've got 6 core brews and 4 seasonals that we kind of rotate through the summer and fall and winter. Yes.
And which ones are your most popular ones in the last little while?
Well, for sure, the in-house is always the lager is the biggest seller. Everybody loves the lager, and you know, our peach wheat ale is a top seller. Our hazy IPA, again, and the summer seasonals have been great. Like a watermelon kolsch we currently have on tap has been selling really well.
All right, so I see some samples here. What are we starting with first?
Yeah, so we'll start you off with our Locky Lager, and that's they're just a classic German lager coming in at about 5%.
What are some of the
ABV.
things you'll notice on like flavor and everything?
It's just super clean, classic lager.
Yeah, it's really good. Nice, clean, easy to drink. Feel like something people would come in for on a really hot summer's day to cool off with. Next one over here.
Next up, we've got the Bombshell Berry Sour. So this is a sour ale, and it's got 4 or 5 different kinds of berries. It's just ridiculous amount of berries. We've got blackberries, we've got cherries in that, raspberries. So chock full of antioxidants. Almost good for you.
So it's healthy. It's good
It
for
is,
me.
it is.
Get a hint of sour, but not enough to make you go like,
Pucker face.
yeah, exactly. Pucker face. That's the word.
So which one is this one now?
So this is our peach wheat ale. So
That sounds familiar.
coming in at 4%. This is called Find Your Peach.
4%. Well, that's really good, actually refreshing.
Did you find your peach, Peter?
I certainly did. I certainly did. So this one looks a little heavier.
Yeah. So this is our Smoke Show Hazy IPA, and this is on the
Smoke
scale.
show. It's a smoke show.
That's right.
Just like you.
And this is how much? For
This is
alcohol
6%,
based?
6%.
So this is why David left this for me to try last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's a
it's
New
got a
England
great
IPA,
scent.
so it's yeah, very citrusy, very.
Wow, that's not bad. I'm not an IPA guy, but that's pretty good. Hey everyone, make sure you come down to Shoreline. Great food, great service, great staff, tons of great beer. And you know what the best part is? You can take home a growler, cans. What else do you need?
Yeah, so the pergola is great, offers tons of shade, and if it first drop of rain, it'll close automatically, and we got some funky lights, different color lighting underneath, channel lighting for the nighttime. We have some heaters here in the fall. So, yeah.
Wait, so you're saying like it senses the rain and will just automatically close?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really cool.
You can adjust for the angle in the sun to give you more shade or less shade. Or
Must be a very prized commodity, especially this time of year out here. Eh?
It's been a great addition.
Very cool.
Thank you so much, Val, for allowing us to come here. By the way, I love the top. So you guys do have full merch. If you guys are interested, David, what color you got there?
We got some summery colors, just like the one Val's wearing, and
Oh, you got the
I
crop-
thought
you got the crop
I
top.
thought you cropped yours yourself, but you sell them cropped just for people like me that like to wear them like this as well. So.
So if people want to get more information, what's the website? Where do they go?
It's shorelinebrewing.com, and our Instagram, which keeps up with all our special events and stuff, and that's at Shoreline Brewing Co.
Shorelinebrewing.com is the majority of the information. I'm sure they got contact page in there if you want to get a hold of them and find out when they got special events happening too. Make sure you check them out. If you're in Kelowna only for a few days, it's a must stop for you. Hey everyone, guess what? Val and her staff are amazing and they're giving you a chance to win a $50 gift certificate. So you can do some tasting and have some dinner here. Val, thank you so much for this. David, how are they going to win?
Well, guys, if you're watching on YouTube or on TV, make sure you head over to our social media, Hello Okanagan, on Facebook and Instagram. We'll have all the details on there, so make sure you're following us on there for all the details on how you can win a $50 gift certificate to Shoreline Brewing Co.
Hello, all you amazing Okanagan people. I'm Saffron Quist.
And I'm Chelsea Baker, and this is another episode of Okanagan Update.
The Arts Council of the North Okanagan and BC Culture Days are proud to kick off the provincial launch of the BC Culture Days right here in Polson Park.
Join us here on Friday, September 23rd from 10 a.m. till late. There's going to be children's and families activities, music, dance, visual arts, culture, heritage, history, and much more. The opening ceremony will begin at 10 a.m. and there's going to be live music and dance performances all day until the evening.
A ragged group of animals flee from a vicious fire and seek refuge in Bear's Cave. Waiting out the inferno, they reflect on their lives, their lost garden, and their impending doom.
Okay, so this is a play that she's talking about called The Cave, and it's put on by Vernon and District Performing Arts Center. And it's going to be on Thursday, October 20th at 7:30 p.m. to 9:30. I'm going to bring you a couple local events at corn mazes, starting with Fall at the Maze at McMillan Farms. The event goes from September 24th to October 31st.
There's going to be a pumpkin patch, a corn maze, a petting zoo, and apple slinging from a giant slingshot.
Kelowna Fruit and Veggies brings you Investigation in the Corn Maze. Visit Kelowna Fruit and Veggies to explore their 5-acre corn maze. And you can hunt for 6 hidden signs in their 10-foot tall corn maze.
This is happening Monday to Saturday from 10 till 3 for the month of October. Come and enjoy the ancient art of water marbling and create your own beautiful silk scarf. Each artist chooses their own colors and their own pattern.
This is all happening at Noble Ridge Winery, Sunday, October 23rd from 10 a.m. to 4:30. Tickets include all the supplies that you're going to need to make your silk scarf and a glass of wine from Noble Ridge Winery. And if you miss this event, don't worry, there are more to follow.
And this is hosted by Color Drop Design. And that's it for your Okanagan Update.
Back to the episode.
And that's a wrap. Thanks for watching Hello Okanagan.
I always tell him he's a gong show.
It is so much louder than I thought it was going to be.